Hey everyone, it's Michelle Haynes again, the Community Outreach Coordinator for the NAACP MEAB branch, Metuchen Edison area branch, which is what that MEAB stands for. And I'm here again to chat with some of our vendors for our Juneteenth celebration that's going to be held June 10th. That is next Saturday, guys. Like we are just shy of a week away. Um, and it's going to be fantastic. It's from 12, really, 12 o'clock until now 8:39, with our festival ending with a fireworks display before the main festivities. Remember, from 10 until 12, there's going to be 4-on-4 basketball tournament featuring high school teams from Piscataway, Franklin, Plainfield, and North Brunswick, led by Coach Darius Griffin, head boys basketball coach from Piscataway High School. Also, Wally and Xavier's Autistic Kids Can Do will be hosting its walkathon at Papiani Park as well from 9 until 11:30. And Eastside Dance Project is having its first annual dance-a-thon during that time frame as well. So definitely, if you can come a little in advance to support those organizations and the basketball tournament, that would be fantastic and awesome. And then afterwards, make your way over to the main festival area, where there's the children's zone. Confirmed our pony rides, trackless train, and a couple of other things that are going on for the kids, and not just a couple. There's a lot. That's an understatement. As well as our vendor area, our food trucks, and our attempt at the Soul Train line. But I'll get into more detail in regards to those things a little towards the end of tonight's show. And potentially, we're looking at doing a separate episode just to talk about what's to be expected at Juneteenth. So, give me one moment. I'm going to wait for a couple of folks to join in on the broadcast. And I'm just going to do my little 30-second countdown. Be right back. Hey everyone, I'm back. So I am going to bring up Zeus Johnson. Zeus is the co-owner of SolarFlex, and he's one of the vendors at our Juneteenth festival for June 10th. Hi, Zeus.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being one of our vendors. And it's nice to finally put a face to the voice with a lot of vendors. I've chatted with a lot of you, and it's great to see some of you now as we do these lives.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be a part of this festivities occurring next weekend. I'm really excited to get our message out there with SolarFlex. As the name alludes, we are a solar company. We're local.
Mhm.
We're located in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay, not too far.
Right, right. It's our second year in business, and we boast being the only Black-owned solar company in the state of New Jersey
Oh,
that can
fantastic.
introduce solar panels onto the property with no regard for credit score. So,
Wait,
yes,
wait, whoa, whoa. Time out. So you mean to tell me there's really, if you are a homeowner,
hmm
there's really no barrier to entry in regards to credit, in regards to getting solar panels put on my property?
that is
Question mark?
correct. That's correct.
Really?
This is the first time in the industry that I'm aware of that I've been in part of the sales industry since 2008, solar in particular since 2012, and I have never heard of anyone getting solar panels installed with both no money down and no regard for credit score. We require
Well,
neither.
time out again. Because at first you told me no credit score, and now you're telling me no money down. So no money down
Right.
and no credit score. It sounds like a little bit of a Houdini act here. Mr.
It
Zeus,
definitely.
pull me in on it. What's going on?
So our team has utilized our networking, and we've put together, some contracts with a group of private investors, right? So we're not
Okay.
using traditional banks and traditional lending for some of our products. We do have everything you need. We have high-end solar products. We have EV chargers. We have home batteries, all the way down to, if you've been rejected for solar before, we can get you new glass on the roof, which is something that is unheard of with no regard to your credit score, because we use private investors. And the only thing that they care about is making sure that you can pay your electric bill on time for 6 months straight. So long as you can do that, you can have solar panels installed at no upfront costs.
So ultimately, your company uses creative financing to help bring solar, really clean energy to people who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford clean energy, or who have been turned away by other solar companies based on their credit score.
Yes, we're addressing a very major problem in the industry, whereas, in my experience, over 67% of credit fails that I've experienced personally have been from African American homes.
Oh,
And
wow.
oh yeah, so we're looking to bridge that gap by no longer making that a restrictive barrier into getting clean energy for the home and reducing energy costs. We're seeing our customers save anywhere from 30 to 50% on their lifetime energy bills by going solar.
That's fantastic. Bear with me one second, because we have two more folks that we're going to bring up into the live. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, hello. Hi, Mr. Dills.
How you doing,
Yes,
Victoria?
I'm
Victoria.
great.
Yes, Victoria is a member of the NAACP. She's a lifetime member of the NAACP MEAB branch, which again stands for Metuchen Edison Area Branch. And she's also on our Juneteenth committee.
Yes.
Nice to
Yes.
meet you.
Pleasure.
And last, I'm going to bring up Flowe Embroidery. Hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
Very good. And you?
I'm good. How is everybody doing?
Oh, we're great.
All right. So Zeus was just informing me about how SolarFlex's company offers no credit score, no down payment of solar options for homeowners. And he also explained how 60 to 70% of African American customers who have attempted to get solar panels and solar energy for their homes have like a credit fail rate, which is really high, but that their company really does a lot to work with their African American constituency to bring clean energy and solar to their homes, which
Yep.
is awesome.
Awesome.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So normally, you have credit being the main gatekeeper to getting solar panels, and most companies require a score of 650, 680, even 720 or higher in order to get approved for solar financing. And our organization utilizes private lenders, and we don't require a credit score at all. We don't require a down payment. We only require proof that the electric bill has been paid for 6 consecutive months on time with no carryover.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So
Yeah, so really what that means to anyone who's watching this is that if you've ever considered getting solar panels, investing in clean energy, investing really in, I believe it's a way to really wipe your energy bill clean, right? You don't have to worry about paying. In fact, is it true that if my house is in a nice sunny zone, I could generate enough energy where you would pay me?
So that's a really good question. It's a very common one that we get. So there's a few factors that work towards helping make solar more valuable to homeowners.
Mm-hmm.
Every situation is different.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're looking at is the first thing is we're looking at is called the offset. The offset is essentially the ratio of how much of the homeowner's electric usage can be covered by solar panels. So for example, if someone uses $200 worth of electric a month, and we can cover that amount on by the solar panels that we can fit on their roof, that would equate to a 100% offset, which wipes their bill out completely. They no longer have to pay PSE&G, JCP&L, or whatever the local utility is. Then in addition to that, they're getting, if they finance it, they're getting a 30% federal tax credit. Thank you, Biden.
Okay.
Then they're also getting an SREX in the state of New Jersey. One of the best states to go solar in is because we have our SREX program, which runs for 15 years. And for every megawatt, that's 1,000 kilowatts of electricity that the system produces, the customer gets a check of $90. So that happens. Yep. Every megawatt that's generated for the first 15 years the system is installed, this helps offset the cost of the system as well. And then on top of that, what you were referring to about getting paid for solar, that's called net metering. And that's when a two-way meter is installed in the home so that any surplus energy is thrown back onto the grid to be utilized again at night or during an emergency, things like that.
Oh, couple of
That's
different options.
Yeah, it's once all the math checks out and everything like that, it usually equates to a 30 to 50% of savings, sometimes more. It really just depends on the person in their house and how much roof space we have to work with.
good thing. We just got a new roof on our home, so I don't know if my husband would be after having the holes put in.
The a common myth about solar is that there's damage applied to the roof when solar panels are put. That's not actually the case. We use flashings. So we're essentially attaching the solar panel racking system with the same type of flashings that are used to install the actual shingles themselves. So there's no, I would say, there's no large or abnormally sized penetrations on the roof. And then even to that effect, just to give homeowners more peace of mind, we have anywhere from a 5 to 12-year roof warranty, workmanship warranty on all of our solar products. So there is no concern. You would find out about a leak in the roof at the next rainstorm after the install, but we warranty it for a minimum of 5 years just to be sure.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's fantastic. So I do want to have Flowe Embroidery introduce herself and tell us a little bit about her business.
Hello, everybody. I'm Flo. I'm the owner of Flowe Embroidery. I'm located in Jersey City. I started this business 2 years ago. I'm more online based, but I have done a couple pop-up shops. However, this will be my largest event that I will be doing. I'm also co-owner. I will also have I have another my brand under it is also will be down there as well at the shop at the venue. So I'm looking very excited for it.
What's the other company?
Miami. It's under the same umbrella.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Yeah. So it's Flow Embroidery, and we have Miami, and we also have Embrace Your Curves. So we manufacture our own stuff, and we do custom apparel as well.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
clothing company. Okay, I was about to ask what was your product.
Yeah. So I do custom anything you could think about, shirts, hats, hoodies, bags, book bags. Right now I'm working on patches. We also have patches as well. Sweats, things in that matter.
Okay. Do
Okay.
you create patches for like schools?
I have, yes.
Okay. Like for their uniforms? Are there
Yeah,
ones
so
that they can iron on, or would they have to, um, I guess, be sewn on?
so it depends on how they want it. Usually I've done like sewn on to like where I have embroidered on the exact polo itself, but I
Mm.
have done patches where people iron them on. But for the iron on, is a little skeptical when it comes to uniforms because they're frequently washed a lot and it only lasts up to
Mm.
25 washes. So I prefer for them to get a stitch on the hood on the polo because it makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Shameless plug time. The reason I asked is because I own a daycare center or early childhood education center. And
Oh,
so
that's nice.
we have the kids are uniform. So that's something that I've gone back and forth on patch versus actually having it embroidered on. And your explanation is like,
That's spot on.
yeah, spot
Yeah.
on.
So
So that really helps me in my decision making process. So I know which way to go with it. And yes, that's something that you and I could chat about, a little more so offline.
I also
Uh,
do vinyl as well, like the heat press. I do
oh,
that as
okay.
well. So that's where how I started off, and then that's when I branched off to embroidery because I wanted to do my own embroider.
Oh, fantastic. So, to both of you, like, what are you looking forward to as far as like Juneteenth goes? There's a lot that's happening that day, from 4-on-4 basketball tournament, the walkathon, the danceathon. That's all happening before 12, and then after 12 we have our parade in. The Soul Train line, the vendors, the food, the AT&T trucks coming. Who else is going to be there, Victoria?
Uh, we have oh my goodness, I just drew a blank. We have so many. So we have bike giveaway. We have the AT&T people are there with their big shebang. We have a photo booth,
Oh, and the 360.
and the 360 will be there.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking forward to networking and the food. As I told you before, I am 7.5 months pregnant today, and I
Oh,
really can't do
congratulations.
much. So
Congrats.
I walk, but I really can't do like if the Soul Train line is really extensive, I won't be able to do it for a long period of time. But I'm here to network and walk around and meet everybody that I can.
Awesome. Yes, congratulations. That would be fantastic.
Definitely.
How about you, Zeus? What are you looking forward to?
Honestly, I kind of want to get in on that dance-a-thon. I, I might have to set up my table and step away for a minute and show them how to bust a move, you know?
Oh, okay, okay. That's right.
Okay, the old school bust a move.
How about you, Vicky? What are you looking forward to?
Oh, just having fun, meeting everybody in person. I know we've been talking back and forth. Michelle has, and I just can't wait to you know, just to see all the happy faces and just help celebrate what the cause is for. Juneteenth and all us. Moving in the right direction together. Stuff like that,
Yes, definitely. I
and
mean,
having fun and eating all the good food.
well, speaking of good food, that's what I'm looking forward to. Specific foods, though. Any festival, I have to have corn. I have to have um, funnel cake and a
Yeah,
good lemonade. So
funnel cake.
if there's, and I know that there's going to be funnel cake. I know there's going to be corn. I know there's going to be water ice as well. I love good water ice. So those three things are definitely going to be somewhere in the midst of Juneteenth. And so to tag along with what Victoria is saying in regards to Juneteenth, while we are really excited about the festivities in regards to it, we definitely, as an organization, are looking for ways to connect with small business owners, to help you in general with different ways to market, to advertise, to network and connect with each other during Juneteenth and definitely beyond the event. So I think that's awesome, to something to look forward to beyond the
Oh,
festival.
Michelle, and don't forget the ponies.
Yes, the ponies. Joy Farms is going to be there with our pony rides.
And she's so excited about the pony.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring back some nostalgia. But it's just going to be a great day. I just know it is. I just can't wait. Just so excited. And excited for you guys and your businesses too, as well.
Thank you.
Oh, and you know what? We also, failed to mention, which shame on us. Dr. Bob Lee and Shayla Scott, WBLS, will be emceeing that day. And of course, there will be, local news coverage. So, really to all of our vendors, you Zeus, you Flowe, and to everyone, take the opportunity, as Flowe mentioned, to network, to get a chance to chat with them. Work on getting yourself a shout out during the course of the event. It's going on for now an extended period of time. So, definitely visit them on the main stage and chat a little.
Oh, and the fireworks. It's all starting to come to me now.
Yes, the fireworks, the Lumsey Sisters, American
Yeah.
Dance Studios.
Wow.
It's just an
Stateside came up.
eventful day. Very eventful.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Happy to be a
So,
part of it.
so
I'm
both,
excited. I can't wait to meet you guys.
yeah. So the both of you have been in business for 2 years. So that's awesome. Have there been any challenges that you faced in really growing your businesses over the past 2 years? Okay, so start with you first, Flo.
So just the marketing, and the building a clientele and working on setting a price because
Mm.
everybody wants a deal, but your price is your price, and that's how you got to stand on that.
Yeah, you got to stand firm on that because everybody's a relative at that point. Want the family discount.
Exactly. But
Not the,
yeah, so that
not
was
the.
challenging. And also, I just recently completed a business course where now I could basically work on notating how my books are ran and what will be my variable costs and out of pocket and etc. So I'm learning how to do now like the bookkeeping side of things.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Nice. How
That's
about you,
so
Zeus?
important.
I would say definitely the biggest challenge is getting the message out there. It's breaking into new comfort zones. I've been working strictly in door-to-door sales pretty much since 2008. So any sort of online marketing or any of that stuff is very, very new for me. But I'm looking forward to breaching this horizon and coming into my own with how we're getting our message out there. And I'm really hoping that being able to get out there front and center with the community and showing everybody what we've put together to make renewable energy more accessible to everyone really
Mhm.
catches a lot of eyes at the festival. And we're putting our best foot forward. So that's really it.
It definitely. I know one thing that I typically see some folks in solar is to brand yourself as a solar expert. I do that in regards to, education, in regards to not just having the daycare, but also, owning a tutoring business as well. Um, One of the easiest ways to market is to just kind of talk about your passion. And when people then think of solar, their first thought is to you. Or when people think of embroidery or having something custom made, their first thought would then go to you, Flowe. So that's one way. Um, you can literally sit and kind of do pre-records and then just release them on YouTube, Facebook, whichever, Instagram, what's the other one, TikTok, as you see fit. There's different apps that will um, allow you to do the scheduling. I know Facebook finally has a lot of integrated backend scheduling that you're able to do, and you can just schedule it, and then it just will kind of go out there and be out in the universe, and then you just start populating it that way. Just a thought.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely worth a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some good information. Thank you.
So let's talk about, since we brought up Facebook, let's talk a little bit about, I guess, you guys and where you're at online. So, Flo, I have your Facebook page up. Bear with me 1 second. I'm actually going to pull it up here so we can take a look. it would be good if I were good at sharing screens. Here we go. All right. So, Flow Embroidery and Vinyl, I have you up on Facebook.
Hmm. Mine don't
And
have my page. I haven't really been active on Facebook. I'm more
mhm,
of Instagram.
more on IG.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
syncing process hasn't really been added, and then I had to work more on posting. That's my major downfall is posting and advertising.
Oh, so we won't call it a downfall. What we'll say is that you're currently in the market for an intern whose expertise is strategic online marketing and sales.
Hmm.
That's what we'll say. So, hey everyone, if you know of any college students that are looking for a great internship opportunity, they can hit up Flow. And if you're a marketing or sales or business major, she's definitely someone that you should have a conversation with and get set up with on your next semester's project.
Yes. So
Just
that's
put it out there, and you never know, right?
yes.
Are you at Flow Time Designs on IG as well?
It's a flow embroidery. So I'm all part of the whole rebranding process now, but it's strictly flow embroidery. So I had to figure out how to fix my Facebook link. I might have to create a new one, which I was very scared to do because now I had to start from fresh. Because I don't think you could
Oh,
edit. I don't think you could edit a Facebook link. I think you had to recreate a new one.
potentially. I am not 110% sure on that. But like magic, I pulled up the Insta. So we get to see all the different items that you have here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just examples of what Flow does. Um, So is this one like a custom design? Do like if so let's say I wanted something embroidered, how would I do that? Would I give you like a file? Do you draw it? Like how does it work?
So you will go into like you could reach me out. You could reach out to me via DM, or
Hmm.
sometimes they will hit. I have like a point of my page where you can fill out a form. Is a
Okay.
LinkedIn form. Let me see if I can see it. It should be on the top of the page. It's like a
Link tree?
link tree form, and that has a form that could go and you could select. There you go, the link tree form, and then you
Hmm.
go at the bottom where it says embroidery and flow. I mean embroidery quote, and you fill that out, and it will go in directly to my email, and then from there we'll communicate via email.
Here we go. I have to do it this way. It was only showing the one part. So I can click here and then
Yeah, so that you can see the form, and then it also has my Etsy shop if it's not still there. So you see where it had the Bad Bunny hoodie.
mhm.
With Etsy, like I do like my own designs and I post it on Etsy.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so that will I will post it on there and then sell it that way,
Hmm.
or that will be something I'll have on Etsy. But if you want something customized, you would. So those are my packages.
Fantastic.
And I also had to add another package on there. I'm still working on that, and so it has the form. What else it has?
Okay. Then
It has my
the vinyl
Facebook,
too.
and then it has my Instagram, and then it has the quote page.
Fantastic. Yes, link trees are very good to use in business.
But
I like it a lot.
I'm working on a landing page now. So
Okay.
yeah, it won't be a website. because technically I don't have like a real main item. So my landing tree will possibly have some like some examples, but because I'm more now I'm targeting more businesses as opposed to consumers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm working on as well. I have some businesses I work on their items that I will have to post. So I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to be posting that soon.
Okay, fantastic. And Zeus, I have your page up,
Yep.
the SolarFlex page.
Mhm. So yeah,
What's the
it's
best place to grow?
so the honestly the best place to go where most of our clients have found success is by tapping the chat icon on the bottom right corner of the screen,
Oh,
and
this here?
simply just yep, and simply just punching in your name, your contact info, and just a brief description about what you're looking to do, and we will be in touch. It'll get sent out to one of our qualified specialists, and we'll basically take it on a case by case basis in terms of try to do a little bit of discovery to figure out what your goal is by going solar, how much you know so far, what you're looking to learn, what you're looking to accomplish, and things like that. And then customizing a package based on your home's energy needs and what our capabilities are and all that stuff. So it's really quite exciting.
Definitely. Wow. Just taking a look at both of your pages. Really a wealth of information that's out there for both of you. So anyone who is watching definitely can connect with either Zeus or Flowe before, definitely during Juneteenth, and of course, like afterwards as well. So Juneteenth doesn't have to be like the last time that you connect with with Zeus or with Flowe. Really, it should be like the beginnings of like an awesome rapport that you have with these two vendors and others that are going to be at the festival.
Yes,
Definitely.
exactly. All right.
And one more thing I'd like to add about our program, we actually haven't modified our website as yet, but one of the
Mm-hmm.
new products that we're going to be offering with each install is a monitoring device, an energy monitoring device that'll go right in with the main panel breaker. And what it does is it detects the electronic signatures of every appliance in your home and tells you how much energy you're using at any given minute, and it'll tell you down to the minute which appliances are on and running. So you can see with a yeah, so you can see with a visual chart which appliance in your home is the energy leech, so that you
Oh,
can minimize the use. Oh yes, you can minimize the usage on it. It is so precise. You will know if somebody so much as fires up a toaster at 3 o'clock in the morning. It will tell you toaster 3 a.m.
Oh, wow.
oh. Wait a minute, hold
That's
on.
I need one of those.
I'm sorry, that like just tickles me, but at the same token, like it's a little scary at the same time. Like I'm like, who turned that light on? Well, I know exactly who turned the light on because I can pinpoint exact time that that light switch
mhm.
turned on in that room.
Never
And
get a
then,
mysterious electric bill ever again. You'll know exactly where every penny is going. And that is with all
wow,
of our installs. Our customers see an average of 10%, 10 to 15% savings just with that device alone. So we can guarantee that with SolarFlex, you're going to save money.
Wow.
wow. Look, I'm in it just for that device. I don't even need the
Yeah.
solar. Just give me that device, and I think that,
And
that would be fantastic.
we serve not only homeowners, but also businesses and nonprofits.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Right.
That's
So,
good.
we're residential and commercial, and we can even service nonprofits. Nonprofits are pretty much an untouched, pretty much an untouched branch in the entire solar, industry, because it's so hard to qualify. They're not typically tax liable and things like that. So, churches, schools, daycares, shelters, all that stuff, free game with SolarFlex. All we need is 6 bills.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's fantastic. So as
Win
we
win.
yes, it is. As we round out, I guess into the 8 o'clock hour, we've been on for half now. I guess I just wanted to end out by saying to everyone who's watching that, you know, it please be sure, when you come out to Juneteenth, you visit Zeus's tent area, you see Flowe, check out what she has going on. These are two awesome vendors who are coming out to do an awesome event for the day. And, support doesn't just have to come in the form of you making a purchase that day. Start by supporting them now. Go to their Facebook pages, go to their Instagram, go to their TikToks, go to their websites, follow them, support them in that way. That's the easiest thing that anyone can do. You follow their pages, you share their pages, you share what they're doing to gain them a wider and broader audience. These are two young businesses, 2 years. Okay, so let's make sure that they're around for another 2, another 20, another 40, years to come. Okay.
Yes.
So again,
Thank you.
I am Michelle Haynes with Victoria Scrimmager, and we're both with the NAACP, and we're on the Juneteenth committee, and we're chatting here with Flowe and Zeus. I'd like to thank Flowe and Zeus for jumping online with us this evening to discuss their businesses, and hopefully we'll do more chats together like this and delve more into like some small business topics and things surrounding Black-owned businesses, as well as we celebrate Juneteenth together on June 10th at Papiani Park in Edison. Main festivities start 12 o'clock and go until 9 o'clock with our fireworks show ending out the evening. And then we have pre-festival events starting as early as 9 with our dance-a-thon, our walk-a-thon, and our 4-on-4 basketball tournaments. So thank you everyone for watching. And on the count of 3, everyone, let's say good evening. 1, 2, 3.
Good evening.
Hey, everyone. Bye.